Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Airport CEO. This is the multi-floor international airport. We have started catering services. That doesn't look like it can actually work, but it's okay. Lots of traffic over here. Yes, in the last episode we finished off the turnaround service, which is catering over here. And we are experiencing a fair bit of traffic over here and over here, and we are continuing to expand and so on. There's a ton of comments from you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and I do appreciate it. I read all of the comments that you provide. I am a bit slow on the responses to comments, but I do keep an eye on them. I only typically wait for the weekend to kind of get in and reply to some of the comments. So what you've been saying is that apparently I can assign vehicles to stands or something like that. Okay, so if I say, aha, here we go, assign to a depot and assign to a stand. Okay, so what we could do is we could assign vehicles to stands. That is one thing we could do, and apparently that would alleviate the traffic. So it's something that we can maybe play around with a little bit. There is also, I'm also thinking about maybe just kind of putting in a complete bypass road underneath the terminal, which I think that could also work. And then so that's something I'm thinking of as well. Sorry, it is a little bit slower. I'll speed things up a little bit so that everything keeps moving. And then also there were some comments around why don't I use one runway for a takeoff and the other one for a landing, or vice versa. And yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of having them operate similar. I mean, both arrival and departure, and then just managing the whole loops of the traffic and things like that. I do like managing that traffic flow a little bit. And I also think that if we're having everybody travel over here to take off, we might have longer queues or things like that. So I'm not sure. It's a concept I really like. And that's the only reason I'm not doing it. I think there is some ways of using that to your advantage, and potentially it's something we'll explore a little bit later on. Okay, so what I wanted to do now first is I wanted to quickly test this whole shall we assign to stands thing. C1, C2, PC1, C3, C4, and C5, and then over here is C13. Okay, so C5, C6 and C7 should go in here. Okay, so I could potentially start looking at building those as well. And then these are C8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13. Okay, so this has to be C9. No, C9 please. C9, C10, and C11 over here. Okay, oh, it's so busy. It's so busy. Okay, let's quickly look at potentially assigning some vehicles to C4 and C5 as a concept. So let's go in there. I want to grab this one. I'm going to go here. I have no idea. Oh, shuttle bus 214. How the hell do I know what that is supposed to be? Oh, here it is. HR. It's just crazy. Okay, it's performing a job. Okay, so there's an idle one over here. So let's assign it to not a lot, but to a stand instead. So I want to assign this guy to C4, please. Okay, and there's a lot of these guys as well, so maybe if I get one of these to assign it to C4 also. C4 please, thank you. And what else would I need? Okay, so let's see, what else do I have here? I'm not going to assign any of those. Oh, another comment says I can use 2 de-icing trucks on the big stand, which is something I'm definitely going to go ahead and get. Buying extra one of these, I'm not too sure, but maybe some of them could be good. Will I assign one of these? Maybe I should assign one of these as well. So assign that one to C4. I might have to get some more of these. Okay. Nice, so I'll assign that one, and there's some of these that's idle, so what I'll do is I'll assign one of these to C4 also, and so we'll see how far that goes and how that helps and so on. Okay, we'll assign that one. What else do we have? A stair truck. We could probably assign a stair truck there also, though yeah, I don't want to get too out of hand. Okay, so now we've got some vehicles assigned over here. And so what I'm wondering what that means is whether that means we're actually going to oh, they park here. Ah, I see. Okay, so let's see. We'll keep an eye on it. If this vehicle, if once this plane has done all its stuff and it's leaving, maybe what we do is we're just gonna park all these things over here. I didn't know that really is a thing, so we'll see. What's going on over here? You're waiting for... Oh no, look at that. Oh, there's another question about how do I get to this debug menu. It's F10. Unoccupy all road nodes, please. So let's get everything moving again. F10 gives you the debug menu. I do honestly... Oh, there's the catering coming in now. Wow, right at the front there. I do want to see what happens with this once these guys... I want to see the next plane that comes in here. That is kind of the intention. Let's quickly continue linking these things up so that our next round can come in. I also want to make sure that we upgrade by building... Ooh, no upper floor. There has to be upper floor. Why doesn't it want to do the upgrade? Build the jetway. Make sure you have a security check. Ah, I know. I remember what it is. Okay, I'll do that now. Is this my bus? This is some other bus. No. Assign to. So it is the bus, it seems. I don't know. Anyway, there it goes. Everybody else is now parked here, right? There's one of these parked, one of those, one of those. So these are all parked. I'm very keen to see the next flight coming in. Ah, it goes out that way. Ooh, there's 2 here now. So that means there's not one of the small ones. It's waiting. Interesting. We'll have to have a look. That's obviously a bit of an issue here now. Okay, let's quickly purchase another one of those. So go to procurement. Vehicles, right? We want one of these de-icing trucks. So let's order one of those ASAP. I'm gonna order like 2 more of these guys. The rest I think is okay for now. Okay, so we've got buses. This guy is to C4. That guy is not assigned necessarily. Current parking is C5, but it's not actually assigned to something. C4. So these are all assigned. I'm pretty keen to see the next one that comes in here and how that works. Whether these guys just straight away operate from here. Because some of these will still have to move, right? But yes, maybe the idea of moving all of these guys around back and forth is not the greatest idea. But still, I think if we just move all of the parking, because the parking used to be down here. So with the parking up here now, things will be a little less busy, I think. Is there a plane coming in at some point? Yeah, it has to be one. It's getting pretty busy here. Okay, with this guy coming in, we'll see. It immediately, yeah, the guy's parked here, immediately jumps into action. Everything is ready. Though we are waiting for the service car to bring ramp agents, I would think. So the service car has gone to pick up people all the way over here. So potentially having this all the way down here is a little bit of a problem, and I'm kind of tempted to have ramp agents, an area built here for ramp agents and service cars picking them up over here. I think that is not a bad idea. I'm going to start construction on an area like that over here so that we can make all of that work. So here are the ramp agents now doing their thing. But yes, there's a lot of stuff going on. I think if we get the service cars not to run through this area, things will be better. Obviously these guys are all kind of operating through this area. So I also think that I do want to build a bit of a road underneath. And this one actually does its thing. So I'm not sure whether I should try and tie something up here somewhere or something like to that effect. Okay, let's get back to business over here. So we'll keep an eye on all of this. I need to sort out this traffic. This traffic is becoming increasingly problematic. I need to sort it out very quickly. This is becoming really problematic. Maybe you know what I'm gonna do? I am going to, because these guys can actually get to the bottom of that, I'm gonna get rid of this thing. This is a problem, so let's get rid of that. Okay, I know it's gonna kind of leave a bit of a mark over here, but we'll see about fixing that, getting that back in there. Then I'm gonna continue that tunnel down here. So let's pause it just for a second while we continue our service road like that. Okay, let's get that tunnel, the service road tunnel, going down over here somewhere. So let's rotate it. I'm thinking something like that. Oops, I can't see actually if it lines. Ooh, this will be a good lineup. Oh, it's perfect. Well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually get the service road to pop in and out over there. Right? Seems like a reasonable idea. Should I? Well, it seems like a reasonable idea. Let's try that and see how that works. We'll get the rest of the service road. We'll link it up over there, and then hopefully that means that at least this area over here will be slightly less busy. For the moment, it's going to be a bit of a struggle. There's still stuff going on over here, but let's get all of that sorted. The guys parked here is pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. That whole setup is fine. Okay, now the other thing that I wanted to have a look at is just check my secure areas and make sure that is secure. And on the level above, ooh, I forgot about that guy. Let's clear this out. And there's also not been any work done over here on the flooring, so let's get ourselves a little bit of flooring going on here. How's our money looking? Oh, we're doing beautifully. Perfect. That's doing its thing. We'll do a similar thing over here somewhere. Get that sorted out. I'm probably going to redo the flooring over here as these guys do that. Nice. Are we finished building this? Oh man, can you? I'm keen to see if that actually is working, but this area should now work a fair bit better. I'm keen to see if they actually make use of that. At the moment, the one thing I could probably do, oh yeah, that would be good. Let's well, not like that's too problematic, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this in here so that there's at least that loop, so these guys can connect to that side. I think, yeah, there they go, but I want to see if they make use of this side. They will as we expand this area. Actually wanted to put the service cars in here also. We'll see. We'll see. I think I've cleared up a lot of that traffic. This is getting pretty busy, but I think everything is still going on well. Let's expand the terminal building a little bit. I feel like this area over here should at least be filled up a little bit. We clear that out a little. Okay, did we have our secure areas? There's one there. This area needs to be secured. Okay, thank you. We'll get that sorted out. No available check-in desk. We probably need to sort that out at some point a little bit. Let's build a jetway. Did we? Yeah, we did. Build another jetway and build another jetway. So we've got a few jetways in there now. Make sure very accessible. See why? Yeah, I don't quite know. It doesn't seem like we need more check-in desks than we have. A lot of people wanting shopping. Of course. So what happens is these guys just get done so quickly that we can't even for a minute get a, you know, breathe. Let's just breathe. So quickly. Okay, all of this is signed. Hopefully that'll work. It's busy over here. We need to expand things a little. Let's demolish that. I think this extra area over here is going to be quite useful for us. Well, just going to make it all look a little better. I still haven't seen anybody actually drive into this thing. And really, that should be by far the most direct route. So I am worried that the pathing in the game doesn't really allow a good accommodation of that. And so we're probably getting longer travel times and stuff than we should be getting. Unless I don't know. Unless I do something a little differently somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. We'll still have to keep an eye on, test that a little bit, see how that works. But for now, it's okay. See, they're still walking around it because it's still not been marked as secure area. So what I'll do is I'll mark it as secure so they can go ahead and stroll across it. I'll also, at the same time, do a little finish off the flooring over there. Flooring. Okay, nice. We probably need another exit over here. So what I'm going to do is these guys that's walking over the top of stuff is probably on the next level at the top. What's the size for the exit? It's 4. So give me like 4 there so I can actually just do the exit in here as well. So let's get people to exit here a little easier. That's okay over that side, but over here we'll get it done. Security, I probably need to do that, and then we'll get the security exit to go in over there, and at the same time probably need a little bit of flooring switched in there. And I'm tempted to give it a just kind of finish off what we've done by doing a little something like that, and maybe even a little bit slightly different flooring right over here, like something like that, just to kind of indicate this is the exit. Nice. Now you guys can go ahead and exit freely from over here. It does create a fair bit of cross flow, but it will alleviate what's going on in here a little bit more. Okay, lots of people parking, stopping, struggling, traffic everywhere, but I think slowly things are getting slightly better. Wow, 55 knots. Wow, I don't think anybody can manage that. But at least our At least we are getting pretty quick with our money. Okay, what I'm keen on doing is placing a de-icing pad over here somewhere. So let's go over here. We'll grab a large, medium, whatever de-icing pad. We're gonna slot it in there. However, that's really far away. It's really far away. At the moment, what might be better is if we just slot in. So let's give ourselves a bit of room to get an additional one of these guys in play. Okay, let's quickly see. If we grab the parking spot, okay, let's turn that around a little. Up to where will that be? Just one 4 block below that little bush there. So if I grab the medium de-icing pad, so we want it at least, yeah, let's do a little something like that for now. Okay, so we'll do a de-icing pad over there. Gonna want to do some pathing. And we'll grab ourselves a little bit of taxiway. Like that. And like that. There we go. So the de-icing pad can work over there. What we'll do with our service road, and things will probably start getting slightly convoluted over here. What is the road that we're using? We'll do service road down there. That might not work well. We'll see. And we'll just link that up over there. So we can actually get the other guys to come over here. So get that built so we get another de-icing pad ready for planes that's going in this direction. Excellent. So a lot of little maintenance pieces that we're doing over here. I still have not seen anybody do a move through there. I'm tempted to do something like this. If we do service road down there, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the additional stands. And now we're starting to get into an area where we've got lots of stands coming in, and we're probably not going to use them all straight away, but I want to get that road connection to work properly. The next thing I'm going to want to do is build a bit of an area for these guys, my ramp agents and so on, to kind of work out along here. So something like, I don't know, we'll start off, well, we need a fair bit of room, right? Maybe that entire stretch is what we need. Actually, we'll not do it all the way till the end. We'll do a little something like this instead. And then we'll have the service cars do their thing over there. However, you know, we can't actually get the guys to get there. Or can we? Will they be unloaded that way? Maybe that's what we do. We'll have to see if that works. We will have to see if that works. I'm tempted to get that, to build this and see how that works. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I think that could work. Oh, they're using it. They're starting to use it. Excellent. I like it. I like it. Things are interesting. And there's now a little bit of pathing that can go on around that side. I'm sure there's going to be pathing that's going to go on that side. Our money is looking pretty good. Our contract was successfully completed and we got a bonus. And yes, we're going through these things so quickly. We really need to size this up a little bit so we so all of that can work a little better for us. At the moment, we're just kind of rushing through them very, very quickly. All of that's being built. The de-icing pad over here is, ooh, not quite what I had in mind. Okay, so what I want to do is I'll trim back a little bit on that one, and I'll trim back a little bit on this one, and then I'll trim back over there so that we can run that in there. Nice. At the same time, I'll get some of the pathing stuff sorted out. We'll run it up there and over there. We'll run it in that direction and back down there. Nice. We're going to need to purchase 2 more de-icing trucks. So let's go into this economy tab, procurement tab, and get some de-icing trucks. I want 2 of them, please. Thank you very much. This area is interesting, but yeah, I've certainly solved the big traffic issues over there. You need to open up these other things. Are we getting a lot of traffic through here? It is working. Yeah, no, it is starting to work now. It's starting to work nicely now. It's a pretty busy airport setup here, and I'm thinking we're fairly effective with the use of space here. Space for aircraft versus versus terminal building is pretty good on this airport. Whether that's the right thing to do, don't quite know. But yeah, things are going well. Things are going well. So not too much apart from look at that move. Not too much happening in this episode apart from a bit of maintenance, a bit of additional ideas, getting rid of the traffic issues that we were having over here. So yeah, all in all, pretty good from that perspective. Quite happy with what we've been able to achieve here. And yeah, so if you've liked it, hit that button. You know which one. And tell me down below in the comments whether you think we're doing a decent job over here. I know some of you think not. But tell me what you think. Do you think the new tunnel setup over here is a pretty decent idea? Have any of you used the whole assigning vehicles to the stands, and how effective do you see that working if you do that for the entire airport? And do you do that with just some vehicles, or do you do it with all the vehicles? Do you double up on all the vehicles? Basically, is kind of the question I have in mind over here. Let's, as a final step, quickly finish off that piece over there so that we can at least get the de-icing pad to work once it needs to. But yeah, all in all, really good. How many spaces? Lots of parking spaces still available over here. We're finishing this thing off, so in the next one we'll try and figure that out, probably get some more of these stands up and running, and then yeah, we're certainly going to have to expand our facilities over here. And I'm also pretty keen on getting the garbage turnaround service done as quickly as possible. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.